Dad was Carl Eugene Packybush, went by Gene. He was apprenticed and became a journeyman lineman with Southwestern Public Service in the Panhandle of Texas, and finally finished his career up in Arizona with Arizona Public Service. At times he was gone a lot with the job. It got so that when he was home and the phone would ring in the evening, you got to dread that, because you know there was only one reason the phone was ringing, and that was because somebody was out of power and he was going to be gone. Sometimes just overnight, but a lot of times it was several days at a time before you'd see him again. So you kind of worried about him, but he loved the job, loved all of it, and made it his life. And he took extreme pride in his journeymanship and what it took to get that journeymanship. You know, it's a 4-year apprenticeship, and with tests at the end of it to get that ticket as a journeyman. And when you're a journeyman, it means that you've done quite a bit to get there. And he always prided himself on the fact that he never got anybody hurt when he was a lineman or when he was pushing a crew. He never had a lost time accident with his crew. And in that industry, it's very rare to have, to go that long without having an incident or an accident. So he was very proud of that. Well, we've all had losses of guys that we've known that are working, they're there with you one day and that evening they're not. One of the things he taught me was the dock that morning, you shook everybody's hand, because the chances are there was going to be one of you that wasn't going to be there that afternoon to go home. So it was very important to meet the guys and to kind of show how much you appreciated being around them and working with them. And so he took a good deal of pride in that, and I did too. These guys have each other's back. You're always looking out for your pole buddy, what he's doing, because it can affect you immediately what he does. And you want to keep him safe, and at the same time, he's wanting to keep you safe. So it's very much a keep each other's back and make sure that the job's done safe and that you all go home at night. That's one of the big things that I enjoy about this job. And LineWise, we design and build tools that help linemen do their jobs safer and easier. That's part of the evolution, is you're using your technology and your smarts to make stuff that makes it safer and easier for the guys to work. I'm very proud of the fact that I help to make these guys that do this for a living safer and make their job easier. My dad was around for some of the time that I started at LineWise, and he was very proud of the fact that I was able to bring some of that to the industry that he had struggled to get it to where it was then when he retired. So we hope that we're able to make these guys safer and make their job easier.